Oh, no, there's a dude right there, too. We just reanimated their ballista? Alright, the problematic unit is gone. Now it's just that one. Let's just end turn and see if it runs. Yes. There we go. Alright, cool. We did lose a spider, though. Unfortunate. So I think I lost a unit, and then I replayed it so that I didn't lose the unit, and then I lost a different unit. Okay. Merge those two. Alright, so what do we want to do with this city? Burn it down, vassal it, or absorb it. If I make it a vassal, she's going to be able to take it back when I'm not looking, so I think we burn it down. Oh, this guy did live, the Deathstalker. I thought he died. Okay. Alright. This city made a shrine. Hall of Devotion. Palisade walls. Watchtower. Crypt of the Deathless. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Okay. So we don't want to do this. Alright. Alright, recalled my rule. So this city is getting burned down, and it's going to be destroyed in 2 turns, or get attacked in 2 turns. So we are going to... That's our priest, right? Yeah. We are going to head over there to deal with that. And that makes me a little nervous, because that means I just left half my forces over at that other city burning it down. Marching Winter. Alright, let's try this out. So I immediately see snow and ice here, and I don't see sunless. I'm thinking they don't stack. I'll wait another turn before I turn Marching Winter off, but it's looking like they don't stack. Your units have universal camouflage in your domain. Let's take it. Province's Pillage. Crossguard under siege, yep. Okay. Alright, so just gotta make sure that they don't put out the fires before that finishes burning down. Is this the vampire leader? Yes. Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, it seems like Marching Winter does, the snow does not stack with the sunless trait. And if that's the case, I should turn it off. Well, now I know in the future if I play vampires, do not bother with that tome. Okay. Alright, that problem is avoided. Your tile's affected by winter, change back to sunless? Yeah, I've got another thing that spreads sunless, so that it should go back. Since the spell, the Marching Winter spell has been halted. Let's see, it says 30... Oh, sure. Alright, so then... got that guy to deal with. Ah, I got our first tier 4 guy here. Wait, what? Why? What? I don't know how I ended up with a little group of bats here. So confusion done. Okay. Whoa! That has to be new. I do not recognize that book that was on top. This must be from the Vampire DLC. Rotoma the Crimson Rain. Tears of the Crimson Sovereign. When cast and for the next 2 turns, up to 3 enemy units sustain 10 damage, have a chance of gaining Blood Parasite, and up to 3 friendly units heal and gain Fortune. That's insane! Mantle of the Blood Noble. Grant enchanted units coagulate. Once per turn when hit by an attack, they get bolstered defense and resistance. At this, I thought it was going to say it stopped bleeding. At the start of combat, for each friendly non-summon tier 1 and 2 units, gain hit points and healing received. Gift of the Old Blood. Transform your units as they ritually imbibe blood from an Exarch, granting them Undead and Life Drinker. Base attacks have a chance of inflicting Blood Parasite for 3 turns. Crimson Court. Tier 3, 4, and 5 units you own gain hit point regen, XP per turn, and you gain a Crimson Court Magistrate, letting you gain mana from Vassal, and when migrating, raising, and pillaging. Summon Blood Exarch. Oh, this is the nasty thing that gave me such a hellish time in that one boss fight. Alright.
Blood carries greater power than mortals may think. Does the blood of the Archons not carry their essence? Do we not use blood as payment for our magic? Blood is where the soul resides. And so we drink to fill the void.
So this one's very strong, but very slow on the world map, so even moving around is more of a pain.
Old blood demands souls to sacrifice. And we have long spent our own.
Alright, let's do the race transformation thing first. Ah, crud. Hero leveled up. Is this the Ranger? Okay. Alright, so... Alright, there's our leader. That person's backing off now, that's good. Okay, and where are you? Alright, Painbringer, next one. Go ahead and rush it. Okay, got 2 Painbringers now. Gold is still in the positive. Go ahead and start on another one. And what we got here? Throne of Blood. Ritual Chamber. Yeah, we could do, like, I'm hoping there's another level, which I think there is, to the vampire campaign, and we are going to change this faction that we're playing. Because we brought Gloom, which apparently doesn't stack with Sunless. We brought the Freezing, it doesn't stack with Sunless. It's like I kind of wasted a lot of points, I feel like. Alright, so we need to head up there. Take that out. That's done. Painringer's done. Crossguard. Steel Bastion. And turn. So we got a camp up here that's going to creep in on our city, so I need to go knock that out. A wounded scout arrives at your court, his armor torn and battered. The Butcher, here. Oh, okay, we've seen this before. So, there's some kind of murderer running around. Seek out Lumen, rally guards, summon shades to distract the warband. Try summoning shades. Success. All cities gain stability. Okay. Alright, that's handled. Might as well knock out this thing as well, which is camping on one of my nodes, so I'm not getting income from that node. Okay, that city ruins has been destroyed. You guys start coming back. Hall of Devotion is done. Let's do Mana Obelisk, because that's pretty quick. Vivisection Ritual. Is there an enemy in sight? Okay. Alright, so one of the free cities I was schmoozing with my Whispering Stone just got scooped up by another ruler, it looks like. Alright, let's go. You know what would be cool? This city is underground and is covering my base from getting attacked underground. I could make this a city and then like let it go so that it becomes a vassal, and then they can just cover that. Okay, so that winter tile just changed back to sunless. So yeah, it is changing back slowly. Alright. Enchanted Shield. Okay. Melee Mage. Alright, so bring these two up. Okay, so we got our 3 armies back together. They're not quite as strong as they used to be. Alright, this is done. Teleporter. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, I need to raise my city cap. Okay. Painbringer is done. Alright, so we got 3 Painbringers in our main army now. And did I see... Hold on. Warden can annex another province. Grab that. Crossguard can annex another province. Astral Dew, Fireforge Stone, negotiations. Okay. Next turn. So doing pretty good now. We got a nice teleporter network, so we can zip around to respond to problems. And building up strength so that we can go down and try that final chamber again, which we might already be strong enough for. Right. Alright, so... Bring everybody over here. Hi, Neoff. Oh, the Deathstalker has less movement, so that one's trailing behind a little bit. Okay. Did Nagura stop the Guild 2 content? I don't know. From what I understand, right after we had our collab together, she got invited to a German World of Warcraft event called Sauerkraut or something like that. I don't speak German. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. And because of that, I think that she's been focused on German World of Warcraft stiff for the last couple days. Or for the last week or so. Lawbringer. Glory Seeker. Let's do Glory Seeker. Why did everything flash red? Is my vampire hungry? Make a few more Painbringers just to guard home base. You chill. Mana Obelisk. Is Din. There's no more buildings I can make for production here. Production here's terrible. Feywater Pond somewhere. This one can expand. Oh, someone's over here destroying my stuff. I don't have view of that. I can't do that right now. Okay, so the question is... Hold on, who do I need to send to deal with this? This is just 2 single entities. Alright, where's my weakest army? That would be this one, probably. That's also my slowest army, though.
Yep.
Is English just German plus French mixed together? Wait, what? I mean, look, like, I know a couple of words in German. Like Guten Tag and nine 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 nine. Like, right? But that's about it. Alright, we're gonna see if 2 spiders and a healer can handle that problem. You know what, let's rush the recruitment of this just to make it extra probably fine. Alright. Do they have to stay there while that's capturing? Yeah, they're immobilized. Curse of the Old Blood complete. Oh boy. Tears of the Crimson Sovereign. Alright, charging Curse of the Old Blood. Alright, so this city has been founded. Release as a vassal city. Arcane Institute. Paragon Quarters. And I made a teleporter before releasing it as a vassal city so that I know that you know they will have that. All right. Allow spells. All right, cool. Okay. Repair. You guys come back. Yeah, that's fine. How does opportunity attack work in this game? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, I know what attack of opportunity is in, like, Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, but I don't know what you mean by that here and now. Magistrate Nuriel Sunseeker of Pharos appeals to your honor regarding his deceased hero, Raphael Sunseeker, which is resting in your crypt. The feud between Pharos and your empire has been relentless. We grieve for the fallen Raphael Sunseeker and would regard it as a sign of benevolence if you honored his death and returned his remains to us. The corpse of Raphael is requested by his people. Deliver... insult. Yeah, sure, you can have it. Muck's not Irish? I mean, you guys know how it is, right? When an American was like, oh, I'm 1/16th German or something like that, right? Like, yeah, if you go back up my family tree pretty high up, we're Scot-Irish, my family is. But it's so far back, right? Like, anyone from Ireland would scoff at me if I were like, oh, I'm such and such amount Irish. Yeah, I've got a few weird percentages. Like, for example, my last name starts with Mick. It's not McDonald, but it starts with Mick. So that gives you an idea. But also, one of my great-grandmothers was full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So I've got... what does that make me? Like 1/16th Indian? Enough that if I was running for parliament, I would flaunt it, you know? Like an absolute just tool. Okay. I'm back. I lost 1 bat. That's fine. I'll take that. A hero leveled up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait, no. Not hell yeah. This is what I want. Heal all friendly units in combat. That's the one I want. Not hell yeah. We're not at hell yeah yet. Wait, hastened, regen support, rituals of strength. Wasn't there a thing on here where it's like everybody levels up once? All heroes instantly gain 1 rank. I don't know if I've ever used that before. Okay, so ruler leveled up. There it is. Battlefield-wide heal. Once per battle. Get that. Signature skill. Do Adept at Chaos. Okay, that's all of them. Alright, end turn. So I see more enemies in here. I don't know if it's real nasty or if it's not too bad. We'll find out. Alright, so he's got like a little city here. That's almost done. Alright, you just chill. You chill. New skill available. All cities your empire gain 1 pop 1 time. Okay, no, I don't want that. Set production, Warden. Warden's very unhappy. They need bathes. Thanks for letting me feature in last night's Magic School creation. Fun having my name used. Apologies to Charmon. Charmon was the one that dropped the ball. Lol. Alright, Gift of the Old Blood. Transform all your race units as they imbibe blood from the Exarch, gaining Undead and Life Drinker. We now have undead Eastern Goblins. Start siege. Mike, I thought you were in Alabama. No, I don't have any siblings. There's that running joke about Lorenity, but we're on opposite sides of the planet. Okay. So gotta get everybody in range. One army is not yet in range. Paragon Quarters is done here. Catapult Towers. This thing is done. Mana Obelisk, and it can expand. Oh, it can take the Crypt of the Deathless God. Yoink! Raising City yields plus 20 gold permanent income. We're almost to the end of this mission, I believe, so I don't know that there's much point in doing that right now. You're in Georgia? The state, Georgia. There's a state in the United States called Georgia. I live there.